Alright. Alright, looks like I'm online. Hey people, welcome back to my Hogwarts Legacy stream. I wasn't able to do this last night. I was playing Chivalry 2 instead. But today, plan to progress the main story quests and see how far we could go. But we're just gonna focus on the main story today. Alright, let's get started. Right. I'll probably play until 8 p.m. It's 5 p.m. right now. So 3 hours-ish of gameplay. I need to make dinner at 8, so, you know, and then if I'm continuing after that, I might not, because I want to, I'm doing something, so, yeah. Anyway, let's alright. He's just gone. Find Hogwarts map. Alright. Cool. That's Hogwarts. The map chamber. So
you would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard?
man, that's
I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
man.
Very
It kind
well,
of sucks
sir.
to hear
I'm
that
on my
your
way.
bloodline
Best
messed
of
up,
luck.
man.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Okay, there's one other quest I'm willing to provide some time. It's the Dark Wizard stuff. If it doesn't show up, I'm not doing anything else except for stuff related to the main quest and the main quest itself. So. Good, good. So Rookwood Castle is very close to.
It's like a
So,
place right out of a storybook.
Alright.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Wait, there's like a thing here.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. Which child?
We find to Ranrock. Eventually we make it the right one.
I'm too lazy to actually focus on like.
Perhaps we just tell him we look.
I'm too lazy to actually do some upgrades and all that. But you know, I don't want to make the game ultra easy considering I'm already playing it normal.
Revelio.
I mean, I could increase the difficulty, but you know, like whatever.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I've never seen a sword like it.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Well, so much for your surprise.
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement.
I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Wait, I tried to fix something. Something weird happened. It's not.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
I'll bury you in the deepest Drag this out longer than necessary.
Not your best month at it. Throw that off!
Revelio. Revelio.
Quidditch robe. Oh, that's cool. Wait, I'm full. Shit. Wait, I need to clear some space. Yeah, I can't do anything about that one. Oh, I haven't even... Yeah. I should take care of that soon.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Oh, wait, why is he there? Right.
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Lumos.
Confringo.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast them quickly in succession.
Don't worry, I already had an idea a while ago.
goblin tracks. They're
Revelio.
a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Lumos.
I heard something.
Lumos!
I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
I like it when they do apparate like that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Must be missing something.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Missing something super important.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Do I jump? Like, I put that here and like... What? What do I do?
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
I feel dumb for not being able to figure this out earlier. So simple.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa!
Yeah, I think it's easier to fight them if I did pick up their weapons instead of what I'm doing right now.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here. But how?
This is an invisible weapon. What the fuck? Am I fighting an invisible weapon?
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
To pull one of those blocks through the archway. Leviosa.
want to check the other side first. Oh shit, I should have solved the other one first because I felt like this was the side area. Apparently this is the main area. Oh well. I'm gonna die. making a lot of mistakes. But I got my groove at the end, so that it's not bad.
What a relief.
Could have wished I started out way better. But oh well, it's done. It's done.
Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirm that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
The unforgivable.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Oh, I get what's the red magic. It's the Sith. Dark, that's the dark side of the Force. I guess she did a lot of, it's like the FF15 thing, they took away that, the red ancient magic, and they were forced to store it somewhere. I don't know, man. That's my intuition about it. It's like, it's something generated from, pain, and for some reason they just kept doing it until like, oh shit, we have a lot of those.
You're back.
We don't know what to
And
do
in
with
one
them.
piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
Wait, Where is the portrait of the Indian dude?
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly.
I mean,
Hopefully
I'm
you will
a
soon hear
Hogwarts
from
student, so I have to
Lodgok as well. And we shall learn how he
stuff.
fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Oh, it's already went there. Shit. Yeah, the winter Hogwarts student get up is different. What happened to my cape? Fuck.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
That's it. So I guess she's being quest. Yeah, it looks like it's she's being quest. Let me go through the room of garment. Try to sell some stuff. Right?
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Can you have a moment? Please come and talk to Dick.
go, Movement Lab.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea.
Don't worry, I'll talk to you in a second as well. Kind of doing something right now. I'm talking about.
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Confringo. Alright. So I use Confringo a lot more. I have a.
Please come and talk to Deke.
Let's talk to Deke. Maybe he'll lead me to the thing I'm looking for.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. And what do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
But I already have a Pestrel. Oh yeah, the breeding pen. But I already have Pestrels. I have a lot of them, man. They're here, right? There you go, that's my Pestrel. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, they're playing. Oh, that's a I don't know where to get these. I'm gonna search up. Okay, we're gonna sell stuff, then we're gonna do Sebastian's quest.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Well, we're here, might as well do the quest.
Tales of Beetle the Bird.
I'll spout her fabulous.
No.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Oh.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
They're in the beach. My Thestrals are in the beach.
Revelio.
Bastion spot.
off on another adventure, are we?
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
Sebastian? Unless that's the game messing up. Because Sebastian was just outside. And I thought he wanted to talk to me. But it's just the game messing up. I was like, Sebastian, you want to talk to me? Oh, it's just the game being weird. Okay. Derek. Oh, where the fuck did I find those? Let me search up on that. Oh, it's Beeves, man. I'll kick his ass. Where the hell is this? I need a video. This is, the reference I'm using is very vague. Keen bridge flame. Don't forget out of that. Oh, there you go. Okay. So I already have it. Oh, that's it. But at that time, I still didn't.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I've been out here too long. Nothing.
How did I know? Plans must be carefully and strategically laid out. Hasted and forced chapter. Not allowing a very life for me to be held ransom at the mercy of resistance.
So you do now?
You're the one who stole our secret. You're about to regret that. You let Nora take well, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Fringo! Revelio. Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Where's that goblin helm? Expulsor! Dodge on it.
Places it I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
What are you talking about? You hardly broke a sweat.
That solves that. I should investigate. assignment's all finished.
That's the feather I need, right? To get level 2 crates.
Levioso. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
I'll worry about this later. It's not my concern right now.
Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
That's all. We'll go back to the room of requirement.
This looks intriguing.
I think that's all. I'll just read like a whole bunch of them because I need their materials a lot. To get that. Beast Blast. Oh, I don't memorize that shit. So this is like, what's that Elden Ring spell? Canada Hammer or something? Kimura, man. Not as good. Alright. Cool, cool. What? Professor is here.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh, can't say a...
Nah. That's it.
Fond of all the dung in this class.
Hello, Arthur. What was it we were going to do?
We were each going to follow a Hogwarts treasure map. I'd suggest you start looking near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
I take it you're ready to learn?
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary.
That's always
The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I get it. It's the Megumine.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
I think I like this spell now.
Excellent. Well in.
What are you up to now?
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering, what inspired your interest in magical beasts?
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I'm just interested in murder of poachers.
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge, finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
I wasn't even listening, sorry. I was reading some beds right now. Angry. 7. I have one more hour, then it's to cook some food. Is that something red?
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Spark them out.
Crucio!
You will not survive this fight!
While you're still alive.
That's just the beginning.
Flash of inspiration.
What have you done? Incendio! Crucio! Expulsor! Pay for your deed! Incendio! You dare slay one of my own! You will
can sleep a bit easier now.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yup. At the time of his life.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
You mean what we're about to do right now?
This way.
Synchronized.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Come back here. How dare you.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
Because they're human
I
beings.
did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Something in the air. Something in the water. What?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Is Merlin Wizard Jesus? Is he the reason why Slytherin still
How
exists?
do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Let's go for murder. Indiscriminate murder. No need for
Never
stealth.
understood, Lords. All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
And use Reparo.
Reparo. Revelio.
Probably one of those tents with that is actually bigger inside. The Doctor Who tent. It's a police box, but it's hardest, but you know, it's like whatever.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Oh, okay, I see what's going on. It's just gambling.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Discreet? That's a fun word.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? See you with your brother.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Oh, they're trying to...
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora. All right, I have the end.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? My bite is you. Shut you out. Let's get see how you like this.
Never mind, vegetables. These are all weeds. Finish what you start. Back to more. What have you done? Little pruning. Back to the dirt again.
rotted way to die. Weren't they supposed to be like...
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know.
Are calling cards? Do they exist in 1800s?
And definitely not the
Do
fighting
they?
ring. The last thing I planned on was
What?
the dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
I need to go to a body of water to find it to go.
Hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
Would you like me to put you down? Leviosa!
Leviosa's nonsense on me.
Please take it. Stupid. Glacier.
not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Bombarda!
Crucio!
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Where's Sebastian's class? I don't want to use that, but okay. At least I don't have an Amit class yet.
So this is the underground harbor.
Revelio.
Nah, it's just 500 gold. I really don't care. I have 30 minutes. Then I want to eat dinner. Have to cook. Oh.
The book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
What an asshole.
Some people call
Fine,
bits of
I'll
knowledge
humor you.
trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Fine, I'll humor you. Come on. This could be fun.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I really don't know, man.
The golden snidget.
Correct!
I
The
got
snidget
lucky.
was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis.
Ah,
Since it
man.
makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
At least I know
According
that
to
shit.
Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
I don't know this shit.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
No, not now.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Oh,
We're
thank
very
you.
able to make quick work of this.
That was a little fun.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I only attend their class once, and I'm already the best student after attending it once. Jesus fucking Christ. I get it's the ancient magic bullshit, but holy shit. I only attend class once. Or twice. Depending if they have something to teach me. Mostly once.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
She's already excited for class.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
But I spent so much time on Massacre than actually doing assignments and attending class.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Belmont, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
All right. Okay, man. So best, but I want to do this quest first.
You can't
I'll
imagine how
I'll just play
inconvenient travel
this
was
quest.
before I invented flu powder.
Wonder who lives here. Bombarda!
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. Losing your stride. Oh, that was meant for me.
Can't handle a little altercation.
Is that all? Better block.
Revelio. Good team.
We do it
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Relative term.
It is.
Rebellion.
And that was relatively fun. I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen.
Base. Nothing I've seen before.
For better or for worse, We're in. This wine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Oops. Yeah, I jumped too early. Joe's itchy right now. I don't want.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Enjoy suffering, do you? I will make you. I won't rest.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Garrow.
Reparo. Incendio. Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
This guy's such a bro, man. This guy's such a bro.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all declared war. We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
You ought to come back. One less human to Why don't you come up here and fight me? How childish! I don't think you know who you're dealing with. You're weak, human. Get away! Oh, I could do this for days. You will die. I will make
distracted.
I won't rest. Let's get this over with. There you are. Rather unwise coming back this way.
You think this is fun? We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting. Certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Yep. Fuck them Gryffindors, man.
Incendio!
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it. Incendio! Accio! Guardian Leviosa!
Merlin's beard and full. Fuck this.
Incendio!
Okay, let's do the room stuff now.
These rooms must be connected somehow. Try casting at them more quickly.
Just 4.
Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
Revelio.
I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look.
Well, is it that convenient?
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
The power of racism. Bro, his AI is exploded. Doesn't know what to do anymore. I got in stream here. Oh, okay, let's continue. I want to continue this. What's the line? Z, that's what it's selling first. Should get started.
Looks rather dark in there.
The power of racism. I started laughing when he started being racist. Typical Slytherin. Anyways, you know what? Let's sell some stuff first. Let's identify some stuff and sell some stuff. First, the secret room. Get this out. Where does he want to eat? Oh wait, sell stuff. Way over then. I was supposed to end at 8, now it's already 8:20.
Sweet, here I come.
I'll do the Sebastian stuff, then I'll end stream. Up there.
Oh, I don't think anyone at the minute.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Livid.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet. Perhaps that was it, and the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Insect? Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting. Incendio! Guardian Leviosa!
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelia. Incendio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. Now this is the sort of grey room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed.
That's the most
Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Incendio!
This archway is barricaded. We'll find a way through. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio! Bombada! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Here. Guardian Leviosa.
The student mentioned bones.
Guardian Leviosa.
Therefore, bone piles must be what we need. That's lots of bone, Matty.
Guardian Leviosa. Here. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Fucking hell. You had to make a pun. Fucking hell, bro.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
I'll worry about
How
that later.
gracious of you.
I try.
Thanks, bro.
Incendio!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Bombarda!
This catacomb has suffered decay. just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Cool.
Bombarda. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
That works. Keep going.
Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Easy peasy.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
thought that'd never end.
Well, so much for casting Superfly, man. I really want. Only has one. She casted Superfly at the end, but you know it was too late.
Incendio. Revelio.
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
And what do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Ominous.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it, Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperium! Step aside, Alice.
I like how she was smiling.
We're out of sight.
I will.
I like how she was smiling at the end.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we need to go. need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting with their permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word. Revelio.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Bombarda! I need to find a safe way across. Incendio! Bone bridge complete. Revelio. Bombarda.
The next spell is going to be Avada Kedavra.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find... just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Let's get this over with.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this ready. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
These bastards.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Easily diverted. Kill spells glance off of me. How did you do that? Let's get him. Come back! Keep out the way! Ringo! Keep out the all three! You don't know who you're playing with! Got it!
You'll not win. We've got we'll make them
Stop provoking them!
Abracadabra! Oh, he doesn't use Abracadabra. A bit sad.
Boy! What have you done?
saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Wait, how does he know?
What did my uncle expect me to do?
How does he know the book?
Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Hero. Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Considering what happened just now. Looks like I'm ending stream here. That was interesting. We'll continue more of this maybe tomorrow. I don't think I'm streaming later. I'll continue with the other thing I'm going through right now. I'm trying to summarize. Oh, we're not yet done. Oh, not done. Not nice. Hey, let's continue. We're not yet done. Thought we were done. We are not yet done.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Smuggling spiders into school? I jolly well hope it was worth the months of detention you earned yourself. Do yourself a favor and get a real pet, a cat or a dog.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Alright, looks like this is it for this stream. I just needed to wait for that. Unless something magically starts the next quest line. I doubt it, because the next quest involves a Cadabra, and let's go see. It's very at the end of the game. Anyway, that's it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I'll see you guys